What do you hear? What do you say? This is VERTiiGO bringing you another video, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about this new Star Wars poster that dropped last night while I was sleeping. I woke up this morning to see the poster. I'm just going to give you my quick thoughts on it, and also I'd love to get your opinion too on the poster. Just leave a comment below. I'd love to read what you think of it. But the first thing I noticed when I saw the poster was that. Like my eyes gravitated towards that. It looks like another Death Star. And I can't help but feel a little bit disappointed, a little bit let down that they're rehashing the Death Star. Now, I'm not going to go out and say that is a Death Star. It looks like it. It might not be. It could be something completely different, but it does look like a new Death Star. And I was a little bit let down by that for the fact that we've already seen two Death Stars. I mean, surely we can come up with something a little bit different. Especially this is a continuation of Jedi, so we're going to go Death Star, Death Star, Death Star. I mean, how many Death Stars do we need? We don't need this many Death Stars. But, you know, if that's the route they're going to go, if they do it well, it can work. It's just that I really wish they came up with something a little bit different. Second thing I noticed was Rey and Kylo Ren, both holding their weapons, one using a lightsaber, one using a staff, but both of their weapons seem to be lined up perfectly, parallel to each other, which I don't think is an accident. I don't think it's a mistake. I think it's purposely done that way. Maybe it's a hint at these two being siblings or related in some sort of fashion. There has been a lot of speculation about these two being brother and sister, and I was starting to lean towards Rey being Luke's daughter and Kylo Ren being Han Solo's son. But the way they've set up this poster and the way they're just parallel to each other, as if they're coming from the same bloodline but they're split off to two different paths, I'm starting to lean towards maybe they're siblings now. Maybe they are brother and sister. So that was a cool little Easter egg. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much into this. Maybe we're thinking too much into this. But that's what I personally got from it. It just looks very deliberate to me. The next thing I noticed was Leia's hairdo. Surprisingly enough, I don't know. I just noticed the hairdo. I'm like, wow, okay. But she looks good in the poster. She looks good in the poster, Leia. It's the first official time we've seen her. I know we've seen behind the scenes of her, but now we get to see her as Princess Leia. I like it. Han Solo, you know, rocking the blaster, looking old, but you know, I'm glad they're back. I'm very happy they're back to continue the story. Chewie, of course. I do like how the poster's split off to two different sides. You got the blue and the red on one side. Basically, it's just old school good versus evil. That's what Star Wars has always been about. We've got Captain Phasma at the front. We've seen her already. We've got Poe. And it also looks like we've got a new image, actually the first real image of Maz Kanata, which is played, if I can remember, by Lupita, I think her name is, which is a motion capture role, which is awesome to see. We've also got we got R2-D2, C-3PO expected. We also have some X-Wings, and of course the Millennium Falcon, and last but not least, we have Finn rocking the lightsaber. Now, the hilt of the lightsaber is blocked off. We can't see exactly what the hilt is, but I'm guessing it's going to be Anakin / Luke's old lightsaber. But we won't know until we see the movie or the next trailer, which is dropping tomorrow, I believe. But Finn, he looks very comfortable with the lightsaber in his hands in this picture. In the short teaser that dropped a few weeks ago, he didn't look confident with it, but in this image, he definitely does. That covers what's in the poster. Now, what's not in the poster, there's no Luke Skywalker. That's the big one. There's no Luke. Unfortunately, I was hoping to see Luke in this poster, but he's not. He doesn't feature in it, and that's probably because he's not in the movie that much. I mean, there is rumors and reports that he's only going to be in the movie for 5 minutes, and I hope it's more than that, but I do believe he's not going to be in the movie for that long. He's not going to play a major role. I think his big role is going to be episode 8 and 9. I think that's when Luke's going to be a centerpiece for the movies. I think episode 7 is going to be Han Solo. If anyone in the main trilogy is going to be a key part of this movie. It's going to be Han Solo, not Luke. So it's expected Luke not to be in there. Another character that's not in there is Snoke. And for those of you that don't know who Snoke is, he's basically the new emperor of this movie, the puppet master behind all the comings and goings of the dark side. He doesn't appear in the poster, which is awesome. I'm glad they didn't do that. Keep him in mystery, keep him in behind the scenes. I'm totally fine with that. Overall, my thoughts on this poster, don't get me wrong, it's a good poster. It's Star Wars, it's definitely Star Wars, it keeps with tradition. It's very, if anything, it's a little bit too much traditional. I was really hoping for a little bit something different, maybe something a little bit different, a little bit outside the box, maybe bring us something a little bit new, but they've stuck with tradition, which is nothing wrong with that. It's still a good, solid poster. It could have been a little bit more, but, you know, it's still great. Yeah, that's basically all I can say for the poster. I mean, the Death Star, damn Death Stars. But anyway, it's a really good poster. I like it. I'd love to see what you think of the poster, guys. Just leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the poster. And until next time, this has been VERTiiGO, and may the Force be with you always.